Ghouls and Masters, welcome back to my channel. Remember that my channel is not made for kids and all the products shown in my video are made solely for the review purposes for the adult collectors or for the adults who buy these for their kids. Alright everyone, welcome to Revisiting Monster High Part 3. Today we have another set of Monster High characters that I will delve deep into, talk about their characters, talk about what I remember of them. I am not looking up anything and this is just literally based off my memory. Let's begin. Today we are starting with Miss Spectra Vonner, guys. A very exciting character, I would say. I think she's really pretty. She's not my favorite character. I also don't really like her movie at all, but I did appreciate her dolls and I did think she was really pretty stylistically. Here is my Spectra. She has gorgeous purple hair with like a lilac underneath. It's very soft. I don't know why it's soft after all these years. Mine's hair is very choppy for some reason. I never cut it. It just came like this, but it still looks very good. On camera it looks even better than in person. I'm shocked. So the cool thing about Spectra was she is the daughter of the ghost. So she has cheekbones. Do you see this? She has cheekbones, like the Angelina Jolie cheekbones. I love that so much. She has gorgeous purple lips and her eyes look very ghost-like. Overall, her aesthetic was she had a lot of chains on her. These are actual chains on her outfit back when details were everything at Mattel. She has a ball and chain earrings. Her purse is like see-through pouch. So cool. I love the skirt as well. Very floaty. Her shoes are epic. They're a ball and chain on the heel. How cool is that? And the chains wrap all the way around. They're translucent. She is on a reboot Ari Huntington body, and Ari does have Spectra's body, so I'll show you what Spectra's body looks over there. I just prefer how this body shape is more than the other Monster High bodies. That's why she's on this one. It's just sturdier and I like it more. She's a very cool character. I just wish her movie was maybe a bit better and it maybe didn't fully focus on her. I don't know. I didn't really fall in love with that movie, and I think that's one of my least favorite Monster High movies. If y'all want to see me rank the Monster High movies, let me know. So what Monster High did for their movies was introduce 4 new characters that they made into dolls in the movies. They would give us these dolls of these new characters so we could read up on them before the movie came out, which was so cool. And they always stunned. They were always incredible characters. So let's start with River Styx from the Haunted movie. All these next dolls are from the Haunted movie. So here is Miss River Styx. She is actually one of my probably top 10 favorite Monster High dolls ever made. She is the daughter of the Grim Reaper. She's incredible. She's an incredible doll. I still remember getting her at Walmart. I remember seeing the dolls there. I think it was like before Christmas. We walked in. They had all the haunted dolls and I was flipping out and my mom's like, you can get one, and I got River because I was obsessed with her. I love her so much. She is the daughter of the Grim Reaper, so she has this gorgeous black cloak and she's very pastel. This whole line was very, very pastel. You can see like her nose structure there, kind of looking like a skeleton, like Skeleta. She has such a sweet face. Her lips have that skeleton look to it as well. She doesn't have earrings or ears at all. Her hair is very neat. It's a pastel blue, pink, and purple. And she has cute little bangs up front. For her whole outfit, it's a cute little pastel dress with Monster High skulls on it. She has a cute belt that has bows on it and a big bow on the back. Let me see if I can show you that. A big bow on the back that trails into a chain with bows on it. How cool is that? I also love her cute little pink necklace. She has bracelets that are adorable. These dolls had completely different stands. They were kind of a ball and chain and they were a translucent blue and they were very high up on the stand. So it looks kind of like they're flying. Her legs are see-through and there's bones in there. Just so you know, that is so cool. I love her little shoes. They have little boots on there with a cute heel and the back has bows on it. How cute is that? I love pastel, so the fact that they made monsters into pastel, that is so very, very cool. Her hands were pretty interesting. So her hands move in a very side to side manner that's different than any other Monster High doll, and they have paint on it to look like a skeleton hand. She's overall just a very neat doll, and definitely I think y'all know why she's in my top 10 favorite Monster High dolls. Next up is Kiyomi Haunterly. She is the daughter of the faceless ghost. In theme of that, she has no face, or she does have a face, but it's all drawn in a white to look like she doesn't have a face. My Kiyomi is very wonky and her eyes are very offset. I don't know why. I think I ordered her online and that's why, you know, the luck of the draw, I wasn't lucky with a good face with her, but she's still very, very cute. Her skin color is a very, very faint baby blue, which is very kind of almost translucent looking. And I love her face up. So the cool thing about her character in the movie was that her face changed color with her emotions. So you can always see her emotions by the color of her face. That was very cool. She has a cool little clip on the top of her head. I'm pretty sure she was Japanese. Correct me if I'm wrong. Her hair is gorgeous. It's kind of like a magenta and purple, all different kinds of purple mixed in here. I'm pretty sure she was Japanese inspired because she does have cherry blossoms on her outfit. She has this cool dress that is incredible. It has foil cherry blossoms on there that are kind of wilting and look so cool. She has this plastic piece in pastel purple with studs on there. She has a cute little tie underneath on there as well. It kind of looks like a schoolgirl dress. She has this side of chains. All of them had chains on them, so that was a constant theme with them. And they have stars on them, some tokens on there as well. She had this incredible purse that has eyes and a smile, and the other side has a frowning face. And it's translucent, so incredible. She has this bracelet that has different little faces on it, like a sad face, a neutral face, and a happy face, and a shocked face. Then we have her shoes, which are these very, very cool heels with some nice little socks on there. At the bottom, you can see all those faces again. And on the back, there's faces. Next up, we have Poltergeist, the character they made for Spectra to fall in love with. He was just literally there for Spectra to fall in love with him. I didn't like their relationship at all. It's definitely one of my least favorite Monster High relationships because it felt very, very forced. But I think he's a cool doll still. So he is Poltergeist. He is the son of the Poltergeist. He has a very pastel lime green color. He has a very, very striking face. I love his nose and everything. He has this very cool hair that's a green color. I love it. This isn't his original hairstyle, but you know, it's still, you know, he still has his hair though. At least I didn't chop it all off, which I tend to do a lot. Anyways, I do love his top, which is a cute little polo shirt, and it's gray, but it has a dripping blue and pink pastel paint on it. He kind of has this little cute halter that holds his paint cans because he kind of was a graffiti artist in that movie. What's really cool about these paint cans is at the top right there, it's a little itty bitty ghost, and his hand was molded so he can hold the paint can like he's about to push it. He has a cute little brace here with a lock on it. His belt had chains on it, which are so cool. His shorts are kind of like a brick wall, and they have a lot of different paint splatters on there. Lastly, his shoes were translucent. At the bottom of the shoe, always check the bottom of the shoes with Monster High boys, and some of the ghouls have them too. He has chains on there, y'all. How neat is that? That's it for Mr. Poltergeist. Let's move on to Miss Vandala Doubloons, another incredible doll. She is the daughter of Davy Bones, so she's very pirate themed, pirate ghost themed. This doll is incredible. Let's start with her hat. She has this very incredible translucent hat in this kind of peachy color with a cool ship motif up front with a giant feather, a net with a starfish, shells. Look at that, y'all. This hat is ginormous and it just fits her very nicely. For her hair, she has this cool kind of platinum blonde color with some teal in there, and it just looks delicious, not gonna lie. Like kind of, I don't know, like an ocean. For her face, she has a very cute face with purple eyes. I love her little lipstick color. She has kind of tentacle earrings. She has this very cool shoulder pad armor looking piece that's very piratey, and it has chains on there and kind of like ocean motifs on there with tentacles that go into chains. For her dress, I love her dress. It's kind of cut diagonally. It has so much going on. There's foil on her dress as well with different like fishnet patterns. Her actual dress is kind of like an ocean. So there's a ship on there and it has different teals. You can see the foil a lot on the back right here. Such a nice pattern. You wouldn't see this on another character because they stylized these for that character. She has this belt sash thing that it's in gray and a darker gray. I love her bracelet as well. She was also kind of translucent-esque. What's really cool about her, y'all, she has a wooden leg that's translucent. Look at that. And the bottom of the shoe looks like the front of a ship that has a ghoul on it. Then her other shoe has a treasure chest on the back. Monster High shoes are incredible. They need to make merch for adults. Her purse is an anchor with seaweed on it and kelp and chains and a cute little skelet with an eye patch. Next up we have Miss Amanita Nightshade. Now we're away from the haunted dolls. Miss Amanita Nightshade was introduced in the Monster High Gloom and Bloom series of dolls, and it kind of all revolved around her. So we were introduced to this character. This was also one of the final lines of Monster High. She was a more deluxe doll, and I'm pretty sure she was only available at Target. Correct me if I'm wrong. This doll, she was a villain. Apparently she really hurt Cleo in a way when she was younger, from what I remember, and she was a bad girl. She was a really, really bad ghoul. Her face is stunning though. She's very plant themed because that whole collection was very plant themed. Everyone had plants on them. I already showed y'all my Bloom and Gloom Genifier, so she's in the same collection. I love Amanita. She looks evil, and that's incredible. I just love her. She has purple brows. I love the lip. Her hair color is incredible. It has a mixture of blue and purple in there. She has a gorgeous black flower up here as a clip. Earrings, a cute bracelet. I love the necklace. Then she has kind of two dresses on at the same time because she's Amanita, you know. She's gotta be stunning. She has this cool purse that's kind of like a flower. It's a cute little clutch. Then this dress is gorgeous. So it's kind of a mesh see-through dress, and it has tulle on there to look like kind of a blooming flower. She is the daughter of the corpse flower. I'm pretty sure, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I do love this because she does have pleather right here, and we're gonna go into more pleather once we see her underdress. Then under here she has another dress that's kind of like going out night on the town kind of dress, where you see more pleather at the bottom, and it's green up top. It's kind of just a kind of a tube top. She looks good both with this on and just that other dress. She's stunning. Then for her shoes, she has these cute little things on her ankles, which are plants, and they're in purple, and I love all the green. And the black shoes are just incredible as well. They're very striking, and I love how they pop with everything. She's a very cohesive doll, and I did appreciate her. She was a really mean and evil character with kind of no redemption in any sort of way, which I do appreciate that they did have a mean character because you need to have villains in stories. Next up, we have Finnegan Wake, a very important character in Monster High. Well, not important that he had a big role, but important for representation and diversity. He was our first Monster High doll in a wheelchair. How incredible is this? They could have made Finnegan a character in a wheelchair that wasn't able to do much or wasn't a risk taker or anything. They completely didn't do that at all. They made him daring. They made him take risks. They made him be a thrill seeker, and he's such an incredible doll and character to inspire kids that are in wheelchairs that you can do anything and you can do what you love. I love Finnegan, and I'm so glad they made him into a character. Yes, he's not wearing his shirt because he doesn't need one. I do have his goggles and his backpack somewhere else. I'm using that for a Catwoman Barbie custom, but I still do own that. I still have him, everything that he came with. But he's just so cool, y'all. The wheelchair is very nice. It has red flames on it. It actually rolls. These wheels turn and, you know, roll. He is the son of a merman. So he has this cool mohawk and this very, very cool face. He's all blue. He's very ripped because he works out. Yes, you can work out even with a wheelchair. He has tattoos on his arms and flames. He has gloves. And on this side, he has another tattoo. He was, I'm pretty sure, an online exclusive, and he wasn't sold in stores because I think he was a little bit more edgier with tattoos. But I'm glad they added that because it was a part of his character, and I love that. I love his tail. It's all blue, and his fin so detailed and translucent and incredible. I adore Finnegan Wake so much, and he's such a cool character to have. And I'm pretty sure Gigi had a crush on him as well. So that was a cute little couple that was kind of hidden in the diaries. But I'm glad that, you know, they added stuff like that to his story. Next up, we have an important character to the Monster High lore and everything. Miss Nephra Denial. She is an elegant queen. An evil elegant queen, but an elegant queen at that. She is the older sister of Cleo Denial, another queen. Nephra was devious. She was always trying to split up Cleo and Deuce, but she did it with such sass, and she always did it looking stunning. This particular doll is the Boo York Nephra, which is the musical movie that Monster High made, which we are gonna get another musical movie, live action. So I hope it's as good as Boo York. I hope they take a lot of inspiration from that. So she has a very, very shiny face, purple eyes. Her makeup is stunning, very Egyptian. You could see a family resemblance between her and Cleo. She has a lot of different snakes motifs up here, crystals all over there, and I love this black headpiece. Her hair is incredible. It's a very dark teal with some black in there, some platinum, and bronze highlights. Bronze tinsel highlights in there as well. I love her earrings, her crystals with snakes on them, because, you know, she was very devious. This chest piece is everything, kind of like something Gaga would wear. It's chrome, metallic, and it branches off a shoulder in crystals. She has molded on gloves in teal that work and are, you know, they work for the outfit. Under this, she has a beautiful dress that has a very nice Egyptian cut to it. She has this crystal, which plays a big part in the movie. That's what they used to steal the other characters' voices, their singing voices. Then here are her shoes, which are two snakes wrapped around, and the heels are crystals. Incredible, an incredible doll. And these stands for the Boo York dolls were kind of like a crystal setting and chrome silver. She also has a different body type than all the other dolls. She is taller than, let's say, Miss Amanita, which is a standard Monster High doll height. Very standard, different height. So she was taller because she was older. I'm pretty sure she had already graduated from Monster High and was in her first year of college, as opposed to the other Monster High characters, which were, you know, younger. So Nephra was an important character. Incredible. Different body type that they made for her. Different body type that they made for Finnegan. So it's so incredible that Monster High was able to branch out. And I think now Monster High, with this comeback, can do a lot of that and play with a lot of different body types and shapes, which would be very, very fun. Alright everyone, we are up next with Holt, but I've got some explaining to do. What happened to my hair? So what had happened was when I filmed this video, I ran out of storage on my camera and I literally couldn't film anymore. So I had to stop, and then I took a couple of days because I got a new job, so I had to do the training for that, and that's been taking up a lot of my time. So now I actually had time to sit down and film, and in between all that I got a haircut, and yeah, just so you know, things are better now, and I can finally finish this video. Alright, next up we have Mr. Holt Hyde, which is a character y'all have probably been waiting for, like the longest maybe, because I know he's a fan favorite. So for those that don't know, these are the same character. So Holt Hyde and Jackson Jekyll are the same character. So when Jackson listens to music, he turns into Holt Hyde, which is very, very cool. And if y'all don't know, their parents are Dr. Jekyll / Mr. Hyde, which had the same conundrum in their story. So it's so cool that that carried on into their son. Frankie had a rendezvous with both of them. And ultimately, I think she picked Jackson, and I always hope she picked Jackson. But Holt is also a very cool character. And again, she could probably date both, and they don't even know. They don't need to know. She could be with both of them. But here's Holt Hyde. This is his swim class one. I do own his other one, but he doesn't look as good because he's older. So I'm just gonna show you my best looking Holt. So here he is. I love Holt Hyde so much. His hair is molded, but it's flamed and there's so much detail in there. He has a tattoo right here on his face. The same piercing that Jackson has, he has as well. I'm assuming this is a piercing he decided to get, so Jackson ended up getting it as well. Then we have his headphones from his first outfit that I put on him. His top is really cool. I love the skullet, and I love all the fire Tina Burner like moments on here. Drag Race fans out there, y'all know what I mean. He also has this backpack with his original doll, but in this one it's just a translucent orange, which is beautiful. And he has a little towel in there. I'll show you the towel. And it's just fire. Ooh, that's cool. Then he has these shorts, which are basic, but the flames on the side are a plasticky material, which I love that. I love the dimension with that. His sandals are very cool though. They're flamed sandals, which are, they look very trendy and on trend. I would wear them. He did have articulated arms, and when the first boys came out, they didn't have articulated wrists right there. The original Holt does have a tattoo on the back that matches Jackson's, so that's cool, but they didn't do it for this swim class Holt, which is very interesting. They should have 100% done that. Holt and Jackson had a big part in the first Monster High movie. Well, it wasn't the first movie, but it was the first 3D CGI movie, which was Ghoul's Rule. It's such a good movie. I love the message and everything that it stands for. That movie is iconic, and Holt and Jackson being a big part of it made me very, very happy as a big fan of both of them. Next up, we have a reboot character, Miss Vandala de Blue. She is from the Shriek Wreck line. She never showed up in any webisodes, any movie, anything. That whole Shriek Wreck line was just kind of thrown into the reboot, and they didn't do anything with it, which they should have, because this is actually a pretty cool character. I do have a complaint with her though. For a reboot doll, she looks very good. She has a lot of details. I love her earrings. They have little parrots in there. I'm pretty sure she's the daughter of Davy Bones. Correct me if I'm wrong. I completely forgot. So the thing about her is that she has little secrets. So this came closed, so when you open it, you can see the coins. Her hair has tinsel, gold tinsel, and it's curly. Her face has like constellation stars on it. She still had a lot of detail for a reboot doll. Her arms had constellations as well. So the cool thing about her dress was you can flip it, but this is her first dress. Really, really cute. This is the dress I like more. But you can flip the whole entire dress around. And then she has this black dress, which I don't like as much. It's okay, but the problem is she has a molded on top. And I hate molded on tops. What's the point? What's the point? You can't change your doll with a molded on top. And she has gloves. I'm pretty sure I stole her gloves, or no, these are the gloves she came with. But these are a recolor of a Draculara reboot doll. This dress is supposed to look like the map, and the other one has all the like the gold and the jewel and the treasure on it. So that's very cool. I love that little theme. I love this pattern up here. Everything's so cute. Then her legs have constellation stars on it as well, molded into her, and her shoes are very cool. I love this teal color, and X marks a spot, and if you take this off, you get to see some treasure. I love the little compass on there as well. I love this style of boot, it's really cute. So that's pretty much it for Miss Vandala. She didn't have a character that we can really read a bio of or anything. She was just thrown in there. For a reboot, she wasn't the worst. Next we have Ari Huntington. Does she look familiar to y'all? Because to me it looks like she's a ripoff of Spectra. Now, Spectra wasn't my favorite character. but it did feel cheap for them to rip off Spectra with Ari when you could have just used Spectra this whole time. But again, maybe it's better that Spectra wasn't in the reboot. She saved herself from that situation. But here is Miss Ari Hauntington on the original Spectra body, like I told y'all. The faces for the reboot were just softer. You don't see dramaticness, you don't see depth with the face like you did with the old ones. Or the original ones, I'm not gonna say the old ones, the original ghouls. You just don't see that beautiful art, you just see basicness, which I don't enjoy. I do like her hair. You know, it's a softer color than Spectra's. Her outfit's pretty plain. It's not the worst. I do like the little piano keys up here. I like the print. It's very much for her character. She was a musician that I think could turn human as well and then into a ghost. I'm not sure. Here's her belt. I love the notes on it with the chains. And her shoes are basic, just one color. Unlike Spectra, which had multiple colors. And Spectra's outfit is a lot more dimensional and you can change and look at all the chains and everything. This is just very flat looking. She was a basic doll. She didn't, you know, she just had a bracelet, no earrings or anything. I don't know. I didn't really like Ari Hauntington that much. Alright everyone, that was pretty much it for this Revisiting Monster High episode. Okay, so I need y'all to let me know which one was your favorite from this video. I have no idea, but I really like Nephra, River, and maybe Finnegan. These characters are great. I love them so much, and I love revisiting Monster High again with y'all and telling y'all about these characters that I love so much. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and to hit that bell notification so you know when my next video will go up. I will see y'all next time, and I hope y'all have an excellent day. Bye, Golden Masters!